Part three. This is part three. This is part three. And so, with all the ranting and crying, she finally becomes a feminist. And I wasn't even mad at this. But she kind of came off stupid. She's talking about we don't need men. See how this came from um being I will ride and die for you brothers. I've I've been there. I stood the test of time. I fought with you and you guys betrayed me. And now all of a sudden, fuck y'all niggas. We don't need you. You're just a sperm donor. And granted, she needs to see some Sarge videos because, obviously she doesn't get it. And, the child will most likely fail. And, women, especially black women have no skills in building. They have no skills. I'm not saying that they're dumb or they're not, their education is not helping, but I'm telling you that even with the most, and she just looks like the common female who just goes from job to job, maybe goes to a community college or whatever. These women are not building anything. They have no networks. They are not self employed. They are not going to be able to assure that their sons or daughters will have some type of privilege or be middle class or will go to the best of schools and be in the best of programs and get acknowledged. These women are just striving or out of struggle. Look at me. I raised my son fine and I had no money. I was on Section 8 or whatever. And this is almost a mockery. This is a mockery, matter of fact, because I can't even see where. No, I seen where she fucked up. Fucking, fucking goons, fucking niggas who were beneath her, and I can kind of understand the Hotep logic of you wanting to build brothers up to kingdom shit, but I'm like, you have to know your self worth. I don't know um, any Asian um, or Native Asian, African, white, whatever nation they're from. I've never heard any queen shit of these queen women trying to build peasant men up. It's usually the other way around to where it's kings building up peasant women. And so this role reversal isn't working. You're not going to build these dudes up.
Like black women been doing this for fucking ever by themselves. I came out amazing that being raised by my single grandmother with no men around me.
So how are you on the Hotep tip earlier talking about I love you black men, and yet she's raised in a matriarchal home, and this girl. I gotta cut it off. Okay, I'll be right back. Yeah, I got cut off. Got interrupted, but I watched the whole video, and basically, it just her stick was that she was raised by single mothers, and black women been holding it down, always had hold it down, and that men are just optional. And it just really fed into the typical stereotype, and that's why I didn't buy into all that Hotep shit she was on. you know, because when I saw single mom, Hotep, black men are kings, and it's like, where's your king at? And I knew the direction it was going to turn. You know, these women are hard headed, and they're not going to learn, and they're going to keep victim blaming themselves. we keep looking the other way and saying like, oh well, it's these black men who don't know their place in life. And you look at them and it's like, these generations of black men were raised by single moms, women who are just like you and in your situation, and you're playing dumb as if, oh well, there's another factor to it. They'll excuse it, and then they'll champion themselves and be like, well, you have sons like LeBron James who made it, all these other black men who made it, these celebrities and athletes who made it. I can raise my son in a vacuum and he can become the next LeBron or whatever. They'll try. I don't fall for this shit, man. I do not fall for it. A lot of black women are on that bullshit, and they're not impressing me when they're getting into these dumb relationships, and then they're trying to be sarcastic about it. They it comes from pro black to like what the fuck, like this is just borderline stupid, and I don't pity women like this, man. I didn't pity women like this, and she was very stereotypical. What caught me was that she didn't offer a GoFundMe like I thought she would, and so that was like the only thing that caught me off. Dang, I'm surprised she isn't asking for money. I'm like, that, niggas asking for GoFundMe now. It's what is it? Patron or something? Patreon or whatever the fuck. So I'm surprised she didn't even turn to that route. But you know, a lot of these, it's just bonkers to me. It's just bonkers to me to where how many times do they have to fall on their ass to get it? Hey, if I tell you that lever A goes up, lever B goes down, lever C doesn't have a function, why are you pressing level C? If it doesn't have a function, it's a dummy number, it doesn't do anything. And then, these women will try to reprogram it. Yeah, I know it doesn't do anything, but I'm going to function to where it can go both up and down. And it's like, okay, it's not, you don't know what you're doing. It doesn't have a function. That's what we're telling you. Hey, if you want to change it and do whatever, fine. They fail. And then they want to say, oh, well, the machine's broken. That's how they are. And they will keep patting themselves on the back about how they're doing an awesome job. And then they forget, like, these. If you have a son, he might be the very, dude that you hate. He may be that. That's a big ass bird. Don't hit me. Okay, good. That was a big ass bird. A lot of these birds here, they have a bad habit of running into people. I've actually had a bird almost hit me in my face a couple times. Um, but anyways, how many times does this have to happen? And they don't realize that their sons are the very men that they hate. You know, her son may be the dude who's like, man, I ain't taking care of this bitch's kids, man. They ain't my kids. Um, I have a girl here and I'm fine with that. And this is why there's a lot of confusion in the black community, in the black, the especially there's a lot of problems in the black manosphere. Because you have, dudes who are like MGTOW, then you have like Tariq followers, Jason Black followers versus Sarge followers. Then you have people who think individually, Tommy following all this shit, coons here and there, pickup artists, and you have all these dudes with these alternative perceptions on how to get women, and this is why there's a lot of problems with among black men because we keep looking at dudes who aren't paying the bill, and who ain't paying the bill, but he lives at the house. And it creates a lot of frustration because when you hear her story, it's kind of like, damn, I don't need to be building. I don't need to be doing shit. If she can get with a guy that can not have a real job and just hit up on her raw dogging it, then I don't even need to be anything special. Hell, she'll hate me the next day, but hey, at least I got it in. Hey, at least it was fun while it lasts. These females are doing more harm than good. They want to keep parading themselves, and they want to go on all these talk shows and talk to Dr. Phil and Jan Levant and go on these Oprah specials and be on Maury and talk about how they were so perfect, and this nigga came in their lives and messed it up. And it's like, nah, that's not the whole story. Nah, you was a female who was in the hood, didn't have nowhere to go. You fell in love with the goon, you fell in love with the knucklehead, and now you're acting as if um, you just happen to be pregnant. That's crazy shit right there. But I'm gonna end this video here.